Let's see where we are heading now. I guess it shouldn't be too long. 2, 3, 4 more missions and we should be at the end, I think.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangsha in one piece. As if a rabble like that could ever be a match for us. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
Nobody. Wanderer, can you guess who this is from? I don't suppose so. I'm no one special. Just one of the soldiers you were always saving. These days, even the commoners are aware of the hardship Liu Bei is facing. He may even be driven out of his current territory, which is why many of us have already made a decision to follow him should that occur. But the reason I am writing all of this to you is that I believe you will help us in the end. If for some reason I am no longer able to send letters to you, thank you. I have already instructed a friend to write them on my behalf. Please take care of yourself now and forever. You will always have my support and admiration. Wanderer, I want to spend a moment with you one last time. Can you come to the location written at the end of this letter? I know that I have no right to be making requests like this, but even so, begging is the only choice I have. Please give me a chance to make my feelings clear. Yeah, your feelings are clear. You had to save your family, blah 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 blah. And you did that. Ta-da! Next.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Chugu Lian, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
Okay, I will try to continue with the main missions. For a little bit, I still have a little bit more, a little bit less than 2 hours to go. Well, let's see if we have a chance to finish it today.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
A few days later, Zhuge Liang made his return.
We have returned. Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fankou, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed, Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat.
Okay, naval combat.
The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will
Arr.
be a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
Maybe.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Oh, both of them together.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang.
I did ask before and you said no.
Fine. Just this once.
Ah, no. Wasn't you, babe.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
That night. Does start to feel like the end somehow.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you.
And I might not play the other part. The other parts I will rather change the game afterwards.
Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that.
Or I might maybe play it and then just bring it out on YouTube as videos. Complementary videos to the normal series.
The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming, and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
What weapon should we choose?
I know a couple people who went.
Let's just be classy and use the sword.
I can't believe we won't have lords.
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's divisions? Of course. Wu has overcome every...
Just in case.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to
Oh, let's see. Damn, that looks nice. The game is graphically really not the best. The characters look good, but some places really look nice. Yeah, that does look like the end.
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is.
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. I wish I had taken the opportunity to question him myself. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Okay, so let's start the next battle. Coalition forces against Cao Cao.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longzong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without fail. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Let's begin.
Those forces have been deployed to Chibi. Just as we planned, now begins our real battle. Please everyone listen closely. The enemy currently has a massive fleet on the river. In terms of numbers alone, our alliance does not stand a chance. However, Lord Sungal Yang and I have a plan to win. We will use fire to send the enemy running and put an end to Cao Cao's ambition.
Now then.
We are in an alliance of Wu and Lord Liu Bei's forces. This means both Lord Sun Quan and Lord Liu Bei must be protected.
Yes.
And do spare a thought for Lord Su Yu and myself, as this battle cannot be won without our strategy. The key to our fire attack is the direction of the wind. We must wait until the northern winds turn towards the southeast. As this battle begins, the enemy's assault will be fierce and unyielding. But this plan will not work unless you can't stop their advance. Hold your ground. Should we encounter that traitor among them, do not hesitate. Consider it an opportunity to remedy that concern. Meanwhile, I will pray for the winds to change. I would ask for someone to guard me as I perform the prayer. Turning to prayers like this for success seems unlike you. There must be some greater reason for this, no?
Yes.
That's very astute of you. Lord Lu Su, the reason for this ruse are twofold. First is to serve as a decoy. When the enemy sees the sleeping dragon acting in such an unexpected way on the field, it will draw their attention. They must be confused as to why we chose to stand and fight. This seems like a battle set for us to lose. They are surely concerned that we are up to something nefarious, and we will send soldiers to hinder them. Secondly, it allows me to send a signal when the fires are to be lit. The prayer area is on a high ground and offers a view of the whole battlefield. Once the altar is ablaze, it will light up the night with its bright flame, making it an unmistakable signal. And that will tell the hidden troops it is time to launch their fire attack.
Do you mind?
As for figuring out the exact timing, that will be your job. Wanderer, you are to read the winds. When the time is right, launch a fire arrow up high above the battlefield. Will be done. We are counting on you. The outcome of this battle depends on your side. Lord Su Yu, Ling, thank you, and Wanderer, you never failed us, do you?
Aye.
With our cunning strategies and brave warriors together, victory is within our grasps. Let us believe in one another and see this fight through.
Shall we start?
Let us begin soon. The realm will know of how, against all odds, we turned the tides of fate. Oh, I didn't have Tsuyun with me for a long time. Ah.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on you.
Now, to battle. I'm counting on you on all of you.
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle. This battle is ours for the taking.
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle.
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Defense now. All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
Use a secret. Use a secret bird allows you to see the flow of the wind. Read the wind and give the signal when it changes direction.
Don't let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will! I will be honored. I could test my skills against you!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can't let them take this position.
I must hold it! Take that!
What am I going to do with you?
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for. I should fall back while I can.
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Let's end this.
Too cocky.
The enemy
Begin
officer
the advance!
has been defeated.
Damn. When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Retreat.
has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Excuse me?
Take this!
Watch out, damn it! We may not be able to make it through this.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
It's time. I'm heading to the altar.
That white fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Jubileon. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
March forward!
I have to go down somewhere, come on.
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Let's end this.
Okay.
The enemy officer
still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Let's go.
Probably you should be able to finish. Ah, come on. Let's finish him quickly.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
Good eye.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I'm of no use to anybody dead. Better fall back for now.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Ah, lol.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while
Okay, that was
carrying out
stupidity.
the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Where can I go up?
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this
Ooh.
battle. With your lives.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. With these ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now. We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
The enemy officer. You're getting the signal now. Anyone could see that it's much too soon. We must wait for the perfect moment. Be patient. And think carefully.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance! This is what I call intense. I'm all fired up. You have gone down the wrong path, so I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
Is that Lord Huang guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
The enemy officer.
I lack the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance!
Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward.
Cao Cao's fleet has been scattered, and the enemies advancing on our position have been eliminated. I think it's safe to say that our distraction was a success. We should go now to aid our allies on our defense.
The
enemy officer has been defeated.
At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
And open.
That's all. Okay.
Almost at our limits. I've been bested. I'm retreating.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Let's go. And open it. I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight then.
Bad feeling about this.
The enemy officer.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
He's holding up well. Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Our chance to turn the tide doesn't come soon.
Face me.
take me down that easily.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No way. I'm gonna lose. This will wrap things up.
Let's get serious. Leave it to me. I trust in my skill.
Like a dragon. Like a dragon.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary. It's your turn.
Oh no. Oh, messed up. Yeah, I can go back to here and run directly there. Yeah, okay. Up.
Is that the wrong guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Ooh.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Let's go.
Now, advance!
Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward. Even you're here. This will be a tough fight then. So you've come. Sure you. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
Are you ready to face me?
Take this!
Take this.
I, Chief One, shall take you on!
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Oh, you're good. Quite good. My will cannot be broken so easily.
Oh, okay. That might be time to run. But I got Liu Bei. I guess I have to run into the altar room. Come on, horsey.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary. Face me!
You're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Everyone's holding up well. South South's forces still have the edge. The chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
won't take me down that easily. Let's get serious. Bear witness on my power. Alright. I appreciate you coming to help.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Resistance is futile.
The road ahead is thorny, but walk if we shall.
Got this. I, Taishitsu, have defeated the enemy.
Leave it to me. I trust in my skill.
You saw my predicament, did you? Got my thanks.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. Let's fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated.
fallen before me.
Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Let's end it! It's your turn. Another obstacle has fallen before me. Let's end this.
The enemy officer
I won't give up.
has been
Not
defeated.
while I still draw breath. Have I failed somewhere? I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
The enemy officer has been
I shall
defeated.
pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Believe in your commander.
Shan't waver. Trust in each other. All my might. There's no
The enemy
virtue in
officer
dying for so
has been defeated.
I shall retreat and fight another day.
To have you here is all I need.
Let's go.
I am counting on you, now and beyond.
My strength was not enough.
This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see.
Yeah, I see.
Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huang Gai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Soto, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology. Flames on.
Nice flame effect.
War of ooze. Counterattack!
Fire! It's spreading!
Let's go. We've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side. Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste. Draws here.
The enemy officer
We've done well
has
to
been
survive.
defeated.
Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
Let's go.
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pantor? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible.
Lord Chigo Young must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster. I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done.
Let's get serious.
Holy shit, I hate this weapon.
To plan for the next battle.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. And now, everyone is on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I will protect Lord South no matter what. Neither flame nor sword will touch you.
To do so, these chains are part of the enemy's plan. Then, we need to remove them quickly.
The enemy officer
Yes,
has been
I
defeated.
agree. Preventing further sacrifices is my top priority now.
We can just avoid the enemy officer. All is
been
not
defeated.
yet lost.
Quickly, regroup your units. This is where we make our stand.
That did not go as planned. I must try again later.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance! Looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared. The fire attack was very effective. The enemy must be exhausted. If we all work together, victory will be ours.
I think that should do. Cut off the fire's path.
This will reduce the damage to our forces.
The enemy officer has been
We
defeated.
should have noticed their plan before they initiated their fire attack.
I may not change the world, but at least I can save the lives of the people around me. And that is enough for me. I would rather keep my eyes on the earth than gaze blindly at the heavens.
Now's the time. Let's go charging in there.
can handle you. No problem.
No chance to rekindle an old relationship. Turbulent times dictate such things.
I won't give you time to ogle.
Place now mine.
Got this.
We have the upper hand. We must make the most of this.
Here I go. Take this. Let's get serious. Bear with me. All my might.
One of whose strongest officers. I have come for your head, Sanso! Prepare to meet your end!
Take this.
One guy, you really had us deceived. It took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
Battle isn't over yet, Lord Chengdu. Time for us to finish this.
Stay sharp.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shan't waver. Let's get serious. I am Li Dian, your absolute worst nightmare. Take this. Take this.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Take this. This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back. All my might. Got this.
So we have a duel then. You warned. I shall not hold back.
Shan't waver.
Behold my back.
All my might. Will do.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee.
Of course, you must flee.
I must survive at all costs.
We might have the strangest weapons in the world.
Be ready to do whatever it takes.
Yeah. Let's hunt him down.
I expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Zhuge Liang has already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.
Come on. Let's try if it's the last mission. If it's the last mission, we finish it today.